Assalamu alaikum developers. Today we are going to talk about how to create a spinner in Android Studio, and then we will talk about how to populate the second spinner based on the selection of option from first spinner. So let's get started. So first of all we will open an empty activity in Android Studio. I will minimize this now. We will go to activity-main.xml and remove this text view. We will change the layout from constraint to relative layout. Next, we want to add a spinner in our activity. So for that, we will write here spinner whose width will be match parent and height will be 80 dp. You can set it to any value you desire. Next, I will bring this spinner to the center of my activity. So for that purpose, I will write here center in parent true. I will give my spinner left margin of 20 dp and similarly right margin of 20 dp. Next, I will give ID to my spinner and it will be SP1. Now our spinner is ready, but we want to customize it according to this. So for that purpose, we will go to resource file, drawable, right click here, go to new, drawable resource file. We will name it spinner resource file. Now here I will remove this selector and write here shape. In next line I will write here shape rectangle so that my spinner will be in rectangular shape. Next I want to add the borders to my spinner, so for that I will write a stroke and I will give it color accent, which is by default given in the Android Studio. Next I will give it width, which will be 3 dp. Next, I want these corners to be round, so for that purpose I will write here corners and I will give them the radius 20 dp. So you can see here now the corners are rounded. So we will go back to our activity-main.xml and I will write here foreground, and in here I will write a drawable slash the name of a resource file, that was spinner underscore resource underscore file. And now you can see here that we have designed our custom spinner. Now we also want this text to be present above my spinner. So for that I will write here text view whose width will be wrap content and height will be wrap content. As I want my text view to be right above my spinner, so I will write here layout above and I will give here the ID of my spinner, which is SP1. Next I want to write here my food selection spinner. Now I'll give size to my text and it will be 30 sp. Now to bring my text view to the center of my layout, I will write here center in parent true. And now my text view is right in the center of my layout. Now we'll go to activity-main.java and populate our spinner 1. So here we will write spinner SP1. Now you can see here that it is showing me error. So I will just press Alt and Enter and it will include the necessary library into my project. Next I will write here SP1 is equal to find view by ID r.id.sp1. Now we will create a list whose type will be string and I will name it my food type is equal to new array list. Next I want to add my food type in my list, so for that purpose I will write here my food type dot add. First of all I will write here select food type. Next I want to add my food type and let's say we add here fruits. and further we will add here vegetables. Next, we will create an array adapter of type string. I will name it adp1 equal to new array adapter, and inside these round brackets I will write here this comma android dot r dot layout dot simple spinner drop down item, and after comma I will write the name of my list, which is my food type. Now we have created the adapter, so now we will set the adapter to our spinner. So we'll write here sp1.setAdapter, and I will write here the name of my adapter, that is adp1. Now we will run and check our application. Now as you can see here that our application has launched, and here we can see that our spinner is populated with the options that we provided, that are fruits and vegetables. Now moving toward the next step, we'll create another spinner here, and it will populate according to the option selection from first spinner. So for that, we'll go to activity main.xml and we will copy this spinner and paste it here. We'll change the ID first of all, it will be sp2, and we want our second spinner to be below our first spinner. So for that we will write here layout below, and I will give here ID of my first spinner, that is sp1. I will give it top margin of 10 dp. Now you can see here that I have created another spinner right below my first spinner. So we will go again back to activity-main.java. Here we will initialize our spinner 2. So we will just write here sp2, and here we will write sp2 is equal to find view by id r.id.sp2. Now here we will write sp1 dot set on item selected listener, and inside these round brackets we will write new adapter view, and it will create two functions for us. One is on selected item and second is on nothing selected. Now if you can see here, in on selected item we have arguments, and among all these arguments we have an argument that is int position, which is actually telling us the position of the item selected. Now always remember that its position starts from 0. So if you have selected the first option, it will show you the position 0, and if you have selected the second option, it will show you the position 1. Now if the position is equal to 1, which means that user have selected fruits, I want to create another list which will be of type string, and I will name it my fruit. Now in my fruits list, I will add the name of my fruits, which can be anything. For instance, I will write here banana, next I will copy these lines of array adapter from here and paste them here. I will just change it from here, my sp1 to my sp2 and adapter to adapter 2. Now I'll change the name of my list from here, which in my case is my fruits. Here it is showing me an error. We will write here main activity dot, and the error is gone now. Now similarly, if position is equal to 2, which means that user have selected vegetable from the first spinner, so we will again create a list of type string, and it will be named as my vegetables is equal to new array list. Now in my vegetable list, I will add the names of my vegetable. Next again I will copy these lines of code from here and paste them here, and I will just change the name of my list here, which in my case will be my vegetable. So it's perfect now. Now lastly we will write here else we will create another list which will be basically null list. As it is a null list, so we will add nothing into this list. We will again copy these lines of code from here and paste them here. And I will change the name of list from here to null list. Now we are all set. Now let's run our application and check whether we are having our desired output or not. Now our application has started. You can see here that we have two spinners now, and once we select the option from first spinner, fruits, it will populate the other spinner on the basis of the option selected from first spinner. And similarly, if we select from here vegetables, it will populate the second spinner with the names of vegetables. So that's it for this tutorial. Now I have a small question for you guys on how to change the color of our text inside the text spinner. So you can figure out the answer right in the comment section. If this video has helped you even a little bit, then kindly subscribe to the channel and like this video.